When families start caring for a loved one at home, there's usually one mistake that I see over and over and over again. And families don't realize it until it's too late and they're overwhelmed and they don't know what to do. Let's avoid that. In this video, let's talk about it together. How to avoid this situation, this mistake. So what is that one mistake that families make? It's usually waiting too long to ask for help. Yeah, to ask for help. And that's hard because when you think about it, caring for your loved one doesn't happen just like one big event at a time. A lot of times it is a slow decline or a slow need for help. Let's take Gertrude. Gertrude is independent. She's doing her own thing. She does her taxes. She does dishes, she drives, she's retired. Her husband passed away a few years ago, so she's doing things on her own and she's doing pretty good. And Gertrude really doesn't need any help. So Jennifer, Gertrude's daughter, is like, Mom's good. Let me just check up on her once a week and call her and see how she's doing. And that's the reality. We'll circle back around to Gertrude, but the reality is the one mistake that families make and people make is that they wait too long to ask for help. So why don't families ask for help when the time comes? Well, it kind of feels like you're giving up or you don't want to rely on other people. And that's the truth. Sometimes when you're caring for a loved one, you sometimes feel alone. Let's take Gertrude. Let's say Gertrude is not doing too well and actually she fell recently and now she's a little bit weak and she's having therapy at home, physical therapy at home. Jennifer sometimes may feel overwhelmed because she is the one that's the sole caregiver because dad's not alive anymore and her brothers live out of state. And so Jennifer's doing everything. So it's hard for her to ask for help. Right? It's difficult, right? Because she also has kids and her kids are in high school. One is going to college. And so it's a lot. And a lot of times when families or patients, loved ones don't ask for help, a lot of times it's because, they feel like they're giving up. So when is a good time to ask for help? Well, here are some signs that will tell you that you actually probably need to ask for help for caring for your loved one. The first one is you're losing sleep. Yeah, you're not sleeping a lot. Jennifer is tired. She's waking up in the middle of the night, rushing over to mom's house because she fell and she's not sleeping. And she's worried too. Worried about her safety. That's the second one. Worried about mom's safety. Is mom safe at home? I'm not really sure. If you have that feeling, it might be time to ask for help. You're missing work and appointments. So now you're working or you're a working mom and you're going back and forth to pick up the kids after sports. And then like you have work during the day and you're trying to figure out, oh wait, mom has a doctor's appointment. I can't go to work today. Like all of those things are now overwhelming you and you're not able to do what you need to do as well. Second thing is you're feeling overwhelmed and short-tempered. Let's say you're just normally short-tempered. That's like your baseline. That may not be the best example, but let's say you're short-tempered more than normal and you're frustrated. It's because you're stressed and you've got a lot going on. You've got to ask others for help and other people for help. That's a cue, a great cue. And the last one is you're afraid to leave your loved one alone. So now Gertrude lives by herself, but before she was independent and you really didn't have to worry about her because she was good. But now that she's getting weak or she's needing more assistance, you're concerned, right? Those are some signs. All those signs are cues that it's time for you to ask for some help. We talked about Gertrude being independent and doing good and getting everything, doing her taxes and mowing the lawn and driving to her appointments and everything. At that time, it's good to be proactive. So now Jennifer can understand, okay, what happens when mom needs help? Let's plan. Let's say, okay, I know my brothers are out of town, but I know that mom has a neighbor who's really great and who's active and who's involved, reaching out to the neighbor to say, hey, do you mind checking up on mom from time to time, right? That's a great thing. She's doing good right now, but at least there's a rhythm. Second thing is, let's say she had home health before and making sure that the PCP, her primary care physician, is constantly in the loop of when she needs physical therapy, right? To help her continue to be strong and independent. There's so many areas of care. Now, let's say, you don't have anyone else. Maybe you pay for a private paid caregiver to just stop in from time to time and check in on mom. Those are some small things that you can do to help be proactive. So that way, when it does get to the point where she needs help, you're not scrambling or you don't have a community, because it does take a lot of people to help. Just like it takes a village to raise a child, it does take a village to care for the elderly. And those are some things that you can do proactively to help the situation. To sum it up, you don't have to wait until things get worse. Prepare. plan ahead and make sure that you avoid these situations way before when the time does come, you feel prepared and you have the people around, the knowledge and understanding of what it means to take care of mom when she's weak and when she's at home, and you have that support. So I hope this helps you. Please like and subscribe. If you're in the Dallas Metroplex, we'll be doing lives weekly, so you can hop on and we're going to constantly be educating on healthcare at home when it comes to home health, hospice, veteran care, personal care, all the things that are involved with care at home. Hope you can enjoy it. Hope you can like it. See you guys soon. All right. God bless.